She felt Marilyn Monroe's ghost while making the movie. Nah, Anna. That wasn't what you was feeling. You was feeling something else. Let's go ahead and jump into this week's news bits, our smaller stories of the week that don't quite deserve their own full-fledged story, but they still deserve to be talked about. We don't want to forget about them. The first thing I wanted to talk about was really a comment from our friend Eric Kripke over there at the Boys.
Oh, what is Eric Kripke saying?
Oh yeah, I that is really what he said is why I wanted to talk about it real quick. And this is in relation to the young woman, I cannot remember her name, who plays Starfire. Not Starfire. What is her name? Starlight. Yeah. The I guess the main female character. I've just started season 3, so I haven't seen season 3, so let's not spoil anything there when we get to talking about this. But she plays this character at least up until season 3. I'm assuming she makes it. I don't know. But online, I guess she was getting some hate, and people were throwing some unpleasant comments her way about, I don't know specifically what, but they weren't nice, and they were being very toxic, as you will, as you know, fans can be toxic fanboys. Well,
imagine that.
Eric Kripke put out a tweet or a message to all the fans or the toxic fans, and he said, "Eat a bag of dicks and fuck off to the sun." And I love it. I just love him for that. You know, he made Supernatural, which I loved that show. And then he made The Boys. I really enjoy that show. So, you know what? I love his tact. I love that other people in the business always want to put out some PR statement. And the creator of this extremely, I mean, I guess people consider The Boys to be pretty raunchy. He just said, hey, eat a bag of dicks and fuck off to the sun, to the toxic fans. And I can get behind that, yes. And I think, Nick, you were telling me earlier you had a issue with someone on, we'll call, I'm not going to say a fan, but a toxic individual on one of your videos, and you pretty much told them kind of the same thing. So it's nice to see when they get on our level and they just put it out there really real. So just, slow clap for Eric Kripke, eat a bag of dicks, and fuck off to the sun. In other words, don't fuck around with the Boys people, because Eric Kripke is going to come for you. All right, so beyond that, the little bit of video game news. There's actually two little video game things to talk about. This one's a little bit not as good news as some other things, but I think there's a silver lining to it all. Xbox or Microsoft, whoever, has halted Stalker 2 pre-orders and has been offering refunds. Now, this has sent some people into a frenzy saying, oh no, Stalker 2, which is a game that's a sequel, obviously, with the 2, that's coming for the series consoles and PC. It was supposed to come out this year, but the developer lives, or is, or was, at least at the time, stationed in the Ukraine. You know, a little something happened over there, so they had to delay it. They may have moved by this point, I'm not sure, but the game was delayed due to that. I think everybody could understand that whole situation. Okay, nobody's mad about it. But now they're halting. It doesn't say they've canceled, like they've halted Stalker 2 pre-orders, and they're offering refunds to people that are unhappy with that. And some people are saying, oh no, the game's been canceled. But no, what I'm gathering is it hasn't been canceled. They just don't know exactly when it's coming out because, these people are in a war zone. So they got bigger things going on right now, so they're having to tend to those things and not a video game at the moment. So I think Xbox is just saying, we don't want to, hold this pre-order when we don't even know when the hell the game's coming out right now. So, hey, here, if you want to keep the pre-order, you can. But if you don't, here's your money back. We understand, and we'll update you later on. What do you think of this? I mean, what's your take there?
It's a shame that they have to do this, but it is a thing that is going to happen, unfortunately, because some countries feel like lying about certain things and trying to invade other countries on falsities. So I feel bad. I hope the studio behind Stalker 2 get that game made eventually, but I understand their plight right now. So.
Oh yeah. Well, it was pretty far along from what I mean. It seemed. I mean, it was supposed to come out this year, so I mean, it was pretty far along. It would seem. So, I think whenever they're able to get back to working on it, we'll probably get it fairly quickly whenever it comes. But honestly, me myself, I'm like, take your time. You guys got real shit going on. Some shit I can't even imagine. You're in the middle of a fucking war. Hey, you do. You know, I ain't worried about this game. There's plenty of other games to play. The game looked really cool. Take your fucking time. Don't be worrying about that game, which I don't think they are. I think they're like, hey, you know, gunfire, bombs, stuff like that. You'll get Stalker later on. All right, so after that, let's shift back to movies for just a moment, and let's talk about Ana de Armas. I think I said that name wrong. That's how I've always, or right. That's how I've always said it.
I'm like Homer, and when he finds some food, he's like, that's me with Ana de Armas.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ana de Armas. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I've heard it pronounced about 20 different ways, but
Ana de Armas. Yeah.
Good. I'm as far as Nick's concerned, I'm right. So that is the gospel. Well, she said, and for those of you that don't know, she is playing Marilyn Monroe in the new movie. What is the movie called? Blonde. It's
called Blonde.
Yeah.
NC-17 Blonde. Yes.
Yeah, the Netflix movie Blonde, which is notoriously rated NC-17 now, and for some strong sexual graphic content, and apparently it has some POV vagina shots and stuff like that. And so this movie's gonna be raw. But either way, it just premiered and all that, so there's lots of talk about it right now. Well, Ana de Armas said she felt Marilyn Monroe's ghost while making the movie. She felt it. All I can think was, nah, Anna, that wasn't what you was feeling. You was feeling something else.
Yeah, is that when like the POV shot comes? You see Marilyn Monroe's ghost coming out of the vagina.
Yeah, you was feeling something, but it wasn't that. But no, but it wasn't just her. Honestly, it was the rest of the crew saying that. I just thought that was funny how she said she felt it, and as soon as she said I felt Marilyn Monroe's ghost, I was like, you felt something. But the movie is supposed to be good, according to what people are saying. The early buzz, and everybody there was saying we felt like Marilyn's ghost was with us and was happy we were doing this. I'm sure Marilyn Monroe was happy that you were making an NC-17 movie about her life. I bet. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll see the movie and be like, yeah, I bet she was happy with that. Maybe not. But yeah, if you're interested in Blonde, the NC-17 Marilyn Monroe movie with POV vagina shots, which how could you not be? But if you are, well, just know that while they were making it, Marilyn Monroe's ghost may or may not have been with them. Okie doke, let's jump right back into a little bit of video game news again. And I do think that this was bleed over from D23. Could be wrong. I know this is a Marvel property. But Marvel's Midnight Suns, this is more informational by the way. Marvel's Midnight Suns, which is a game, is now coming out December 2nd, 2002. Yay. I mean, okay. This is a game that got delayed earlier this year to 2023. Apparently now, the news is that now, oh no, it is still coming out this year. I just can't get hyped about this. I mean, I saw the gameplay and it just looked like, what was that, Marvel's, before Disney owned them, I think.
I heard it was a card game.
Oh, is it a card? Okay, that's even
I don't know.
Better.
I don't know.
It really looks like that Ultimate Alliance game that came out like in the 360 era. Which, if that's your thing, fine. I know a lot of people like those two games, but there's just nothing about this game that's like I'm really happy. But this and the other one, the Batman, where Batman's dead, the Gotham Knights, they both kind of get talked about in the same breath a lot of the time. Even though I mean, one's Marvel, one's DC, but I think they're supposed to be similar type of games. I don't really know, but I'm not excited about any of these games. Maybe that's just me. Maybe they'll come out and be great, but they just don't seem like they're really getting... People are talking about them, like the people that work in that industry, but nobody seems really excited about these games. They just seem kind of... Yeah, okay. There's some superhero games coming out. They just don't look that great, honestly. But I mean, what do you've seen this stuff? What do you think about the? I mean, are you excited? Am I wrong?
Nope. no, not at all. That's what I think.
I'm with you. I mean, there's just nothing. Wow. But if you are looking forward to Marvel's Midnight Suns, good for you. I'm happy that you're finding some joy in something, and you don't have to wait as long. It's coming out December 2nd, 2022 now, so yay you. Not for me, though. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll come out and it'll be great, and I'll check it out. We'll see. All right, speaking of Marvel, Nick, there's somebody out there, a famous person, a famous woman who has said that she wants to do a Marvel movie. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Is it trying to think of famous female directors? No, I have no idea.
It's not a director, it's an actress. Well, a famous woman. A famous woman wants to be in a Marvel movie.
Bernadette Peters.
Nope.
Meryl Hemingway.
Nope. All right, I'll tell you. And then you'll be like,
okay.
Of course, I knew it. It is the one person we've been waiting for to enter the MCU. Kim Kardashian wants to be in a Marvel movie. Aren't you excited? I know I am.
Wait, hold on. I got something for that. Hold on.
Do not put that fucking Pac-Man up here. Yeah,
I got something for that.
I'm with you. Yeah. No, sir. I don't like it. In all honesty,
I don't. God, I hope they like push her to the curve to get out of our fucking life.
Well, apparently, and this is some of this is just kind of just rumor and speculation and talk. She's talked to him, and I don't have the full story in front of me, so I could be wrong. I want to say that there have been talks, and they've asked or at least thrown it out there, but she hasn't yet. Now she says something along the lines of, you know, when time's right, that's when something like that happens. I'm not actively trying to, but if I'd be interested in it, and maybe at some point. And some people have pointed out, you know, you read that headline and you're like, oh fuck. But I don't really know that much about the Kardashians. I do not follow them, never have. I know about them like as far as like the pop culture sphere goes. I'm not a fan, but I can't really say that I have anything personally against them. I just don't follow them, and the very, very small amount I've seen about their show and all them, it's just not something for me. It's very Paris Hilton, that whole thing. But some people have said,
it's like, I was say it's like some studio or some show adding somebody by the name of Megan Thee Stallion in there. Oh, you know, that would never happen.
Well, actually, that's what I was getting at. Is some people have mentioned that she could be in one. That does not mean she would be playing an established character within one. She could play herself, because there is a long history of people playing themselves in Marvel movies. I wouldn't say long. There's just like a few of the movies and now shows that have put real life people such as Elon Musk was in what was it, Iron Man 2, and there's probably been some other people, but like, and as you mentioned, Megan Thee Stallion was in the She-Hulk, so she could just show up as herself, like in a cameo. I can say, as far as Kim Kardashian being in a Marvel film, at this point, whatever Marvel does, I'm like, yeah, whatever, doesn't surprise me. But let's say she does end up one, that's the best possible way. I mean, for all I know, she's a fantastic actress. I don't know, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably not, and say that if she just showed up in that whole Elon Musk cameo from Iron Man 2, I have not seen the Megan Thee Stallion cameo. I've heard about it. Everybody has.
Should you?
It does not sound great, but I can say the Elon Musk one was just that. It was a cameo. He showed up and he was like, "Oh yeah, we'll talk about this thing later on," and then went on. So it was like, whatever, you know, that didn't really harm the film or the storytelling. If she showed up like that in a movie, I would just, okay, whatever. As long as she doesn't make whoever the main character of said movie twerk, I think we'll be okay. All right, one more little story here. Once again, much like the other stories in today's news bits, this is some informational stuff just to let everyone know. I want to spread the good word, get the gospel out there. Avatar is returning to theaters. Before it returns to theaters, the first Avatar is coming back to theaters on I didn't write the date down. Do you know the date? It's in 2 weeks.
September like 23rd or some shit. I can't remember.
So yeah, there you go. If you're an Avatar fan, or if you're looking forward to the next Avatar movie, you can check it out in theaters. And since they took it off fucking streaming for just this reason, now that's your only way to watch it, unless you own it in a hard copy. But if you're wanting to see Avatar on the big screen again, which it was quite the experience, I ain't gonna lie. Even if you don't like the story of Avatar, the 3D experience of seeing Avatar has still not been matched. I'm hoping it's matched by the next movie, But I have not seen another 3D. I've seen good 3D. I've not seen another 3D movie that I said that elevated that movie. But Avatar it absolutely did. That movie was fucking amazing in 3D. And I'm looking forward to going to see it again. And I'm going to go see it in 2 weeks. So if you're interested in Avatar, if you like Avatar, or if you are one of the 5 people in the world that didn't see Avatar in theaters, I guess people have been born since then, go check it out. It's coming back to theaters before Avatar Way of the Water on December 8th, I think it is, or whatever. Whenever it comes out.
Yeah, something like that.
It's December something, yeah. So before you get that Avatar 2 fix, or newness, go get your fix of Avatar 1. And that is it. That's all we got on this week's News Bits, ladies and gents. I know it was a little bit less, but there's not a lot going on earlier in the week until fucking today with D23. Everybody was holding everything back. So if there was anything that we did miss that you wish we had talked about, let us know in the comments below. Also, let us know what you think about Eric Kripke telling fans to eat a bag of dicks and fuck off to the sun. I will say that line every opportunity I get, by the way. Xbox halting pre-orders for Stalker 2. Ana de Armas feeling Marilyn Monroe somewhere. And Marvel's Midnight Suns is now coming out again this year. Kim Kardashian in the Marvel Universe. And Avatar returns again. Let us know in the comments below.